was a phenomenal fight.
Yes.
I mean, we saw the vintage Teofimo Lopez takeover thing. What a wonderful performance. Just wanted to let you know that before you start the interview.
Thank you for the compliment. I mean, I worked very hard for this fight, about 12 weeks in preparation for Josh Taylor. And what I really could say is, like, are you not entertained? I mean, this is what I do. You know, I bring back the fun and the spirit of boxing, and it was great. It was a great night on Saturday night this past weekend, and to just go out there and give the fans what they want to see and give myself what I feel and what I deserve. I mean, it was, why not retire at the top?
So the first 3 or 4 rounds, it was like a feeling out process. The guy was tall, hitting strong shots. You kind of seeing your way through. And then I think from 6th round onwards, it was all you hitting it with hard shots to the body, the uppercuts, and doing your thing. Tell us a little about the strategy in the fight.
Well, that's the thing. I knew I got him after the 2nd round. I told my coach, who was my father, I was like, nah, I got him. Like, this is easy. But it was mainly like, okay, I know he's going to keep coming. I got to weather the storm. But I was like, how can I break the storm? Let me go to the body. And that's what really changed it. And I think that's what people started to see this from the 6th round on. It was just, it was my show. I could do whatever I want that night.
So, what is it? I don't see you really retiring. I mean,
I know nobody does.
Nobody.
Serious,
I mean, who would be the next?
I'll make more.
If you make a comeback and you decide not to fight, who would you be fighting next?
The thing is, like, I'm making more money outside my sport than I am in it. You know what I mean?
But we need you in the sport, though.
No, man, you're too
you
young to retire. I mean, we got to see you fight the winner of these guys, maybe down the road.
I can't be a slave. I'm not a slave.
So if you're offered $100 million, who would you fight?
Huh?
If you're offered the $100 million that you were asking
it's not
for.
just 100, Papo. It's not 100. I'm asking. I'm asking for a 3 to 5 deal contract.
Okay. So what
requires my kind of understanding of what will make the sport even bigger and better. Yeah.
Would you be interested in fighting Saudi Arabia? We've seen them take on some big fights.
Yeah, absolutely. Saudi Arabia, I mean, they started their emblem and everything in 1926. I've done my research with Saudi, and I'm very grateful for them as well. They're into the sport of boxing, and whoever really is willing to understand my term or what I'm asking for, then you guys could get me back. I'm young, of course. It was just a great moment right there. It just kind of shows everyone that, we have a great connection going on and we're having fun with it. I love my father a lot. He's my coach and he wants the best for me, and that's all that ever matters. So, I think just right there, I just wanted to show him that I appreciate him, and don't worry, we got this under control. It's all night.
We've seen Josh Taylor come out and said he feels like if there was a rematch, he would find a way of beating you. Do you think that could be the case, or do you think you'd find it easier second time around?
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot easier the second time around. I figured what they would try to do, and then if we did do a rematch or anything like that. But why would you want that? I respect him in the part where he wants to get that back. You know what I'm saying? But go on and move up to 47. I didn't even think Josh Taylor was that big at 140. Dude was tall. I remember when we got into the front, we finally faced off for the first time. I sized him up and it's in the ring, and I'm like, damn, this is a tall motherfucker. But I'm like, you know what? I just gotta box him and they'll come together.
You've shared them with some of the best fighters of this era, from sparring to actually in the ring. How good was Josh Taylor compared to them?
Josh Taylor, very, very exceptional fighter. He has the class. He knows what he does in there. He knows how to survive if he needs to, but he also knows how to get some nasty shots in, in the clutch, like in the clinch. So I think really with that being said, he's a well-founded fighter, undisputed for a reason. I can see why, and it was just great to at least share the ring with him on Saturday.
Could you pick a winner for this fight?
Yeah, I think now after seeing it, I like Crawford. He's a well-founded fighter. He always comes after adversity, and that's what makes him Bud Crawford. But seeing Spence and in the press conference, I'm going off their energies. They seem very relaxed. However, it's the will that got to be stronger than the skill. I've said that, and I think that Spence just has it by a nick.
Last question. You've experienced a lot as a young fighter. Any advice you can give to young fighters coming up who may go through the same troubles that you have?
Okay, for all the young fighters out there that you really want to take this into a big thing, and you have made up your mind that this is the sport that you're gonna make your endeavors and your financial parts in it, then I'll tell you this. study your game now. Study it if you're young. Take advantage of it now. Work on yourself on how to talk on the cameras. Work on yourself. Don't be nervous. This is what you're meant for. This is what you're gonna be dealing with. You're gonna deal with thousands of people in the attendance, and you're gonna see millions of people watching you. Get ready for that. It doesn't get any easier. It's gonna get a lot harder and a lot bigger and a lot stronger. But you have the will to do it. Just believe in yourself. Have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. And really, with all that being said, take your time. Take your time. Don't go after the money. Go after the legacy.
Any advice like regards to relationships outside of boxing as well?
Outside of boxing, stay out of trouble. Don't be that kid that wants to be a thug. Don't be that person that wants to show your friends that you're the tough guy. They know you're the tough guy. Don't do it. Do not. Or the tough girl. Don't be that person. Listen, I have Bud Light, Disney, Nestle, Essential Water. I mean, the list goes on and on. Monster, which is Rain energy drink, actually. I have all these brands that are on top of me and watching over me. And the reason why is because I stay out of trouble. I don't drink, I don't go to clubs, I don't go out there and hang out with friends that don't know what they want in their life. You know what you want, go after it. And sometimes you gotta leave that group, you know, in order to be successful.
Teofimo,
really what it is.
Teofimo,
Thank you, brother.
I felt like you were going to win before the fight.